Oh, I probably should do some sort of intro for this, but like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever they can deal with it.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 mid-level tier list. Oops, that's the
So
wrong
people
one.
that are just good enough to figure out kind of what they're doing,
Yeah.
but not good enough to actually know what they're doing.
Yeah, like the 1-2-2-2 people at like majors, like top 8 regionals, all that. The shitters.
The people that aren't just fully feeding the pot, they get their one.
Yeah. If you want to go to the full list, timestamp in description, I bet. Listen to the conversation though, I think it'll be interesting because it'll be very different from your normal tier list.
Okay, I think this character is so good.
Akuma, I think he's
At least an in-betweener. Because like J1, for example. Oh, this. Actually, this is very conveniently. This is for you. This is something I got at Combo Breaker.
that's kind of hype. Yeah, Akuma's really good. X Factor 3 Akuma is just really good. Sniping Assist is really good.
It's an extremely simple character too,
Yeah,
so it
really
kind of
easy.
ends up being in that that Vergil category of character where he will just nuke you if you can hit them. Vergil has at like the higher levels more ways to hit you, but I think at like these kind of lower levels, they're almost kind of equivalent.
Yeah. And I think Akuma's like definitely like in betweener.
No, I think this character is very good for people who are not good.
Yeah, true. And the thing with mid level too is that we're not really good at capitalizing on a lot of characters' weaknesses. But like Akuma being so simple like helps with that a lot.
He also has pretty easy and stable conversions, which I
Mhm.
think is a pretty important thing for this mid level. Being able to actually make sure that every hit connects.
Mhm.
You don't have to do anything too fancy with him, which I think is pretty important.
Yeah. Speaking of not doing anything super fancy, I think Ammy's probably very strong. I think
That assist will shut people down.
it will.
But
She still has her problems with like mobility and all of that, which I feel like mid-level players are good at capitalizing on, just like low mobility characters, which I think
yes,
we'll show that later too.
even so like low mobility characters that can't like either vomit things on the screen. Yeah, we'll get to him in a moment. But like projectiles are so annoying for low level Marvel player or to like mid level Marvel players to actually get around and like be able to navigate against effectively. And so having just that angled down assist kind of holds that whole chunk of the screen. And people are less efficient at their movement when like plinking through the air, etc.
Yeah.
So that assist, even if the character itself isn't going to be doing as much, that assist is gonna help your team pretty significantly.
Yeah. Even if there is a gap between the first and second hit, for some reason most people just like don't know that.
Yeah, they just think it's a full true block string.
Yeah, there's a gap and people just like don't respect it. So you just like teleport through, get a free mix up. It's like I don't know.
Oh.
You can jump it, but people don't. Arthur, I think he can work. I don't think he's very strong, like kind of similar to top level, but like projectile vomit, like you were saying, like he just against like Doom specifically, like he puts on gold armor and just shoots crossbows over and over. Like he's definitely got a niche.
Because I think Doom also is going to be probably that and Vergil are going to be like top 2 picked characters. Like they already kind of still are. Yeah. Like you get higher and higher and it stays the same.
Everyone picks Doom, everyone picks Vergil.
But like they're both so easy. So being good against Doom, I do think always will give you points. Like I think I probably would just put him in Gatekept where like he will chuck projectiles, but he actually can't really do much. Yeah. But because I think every single player eventually gravitates towards Doom, I think he does a pretty solid job at being like that X Factor comeback character who can bully a Doom.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of actually get characters, it's for sure Cap.
Yeah, I'm very biased as a Zero player because that matchup is terrible for Cap.
Yeah.
But against zoning, like Cap is strong when he's zoning, but against other characters that have better fireball games, it's like he just doesn't. He's just gate kept like matchups, really.
I think really the only character who can zone that he actually can just kind of annihilate is like Nova, and that's when Nova isn't like in your face the entire time. He's putting up shield, but that's just a bad idea because he's gonna charging star through your shield, and then you're like, oh well. So it's just kind of a bad decision from the Nova.
He's definitely gate kept.
I wish he could do more because like he's so iconic in my brain.
He's got the best theme in the game in my opinion. Like
It's up there.
It's
Up there.
definitely up there.
It's for sure up there.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
just
no.
unfortunate.
It's his assists also don't do anything. Like if Shield Slash was an OTG assist, it would be way more considerable for a team.
People have been suggesting that since the dawn of this game.
So I don't.
It
It's
should be.
unfortunate.
Chris can work. I don't think he's very strong, but I think he's good.
His movement, like he doesn't have like a broken assist to kind of like fall back on. Like Arthur can pop gold, tag out, and then actually have an incredibly strong assist. Chris doesn't. Chris's assist is like mediocre to bad.
Yeah, he's just a big boy, high HP point character.
And especially when people aren't as good at their conversions, like not even just finishing, but just not doing like the optimals, you won't kill this guy. Like and even some teams are just notoriously bad about dealing with it. Like to pick a high level team that struggles against it really hard, it's MODOK's team.
Yeah,
MODOK's team is really, really good at killing at like that 1 million threshold. But beyond that, like really you kind of just leave them alive, and it's really difficult.
And the risk of the drop is too high as well.
Oh yeah,
like, his neutral's still good too. Like the thing that puts him in can work for me is the flame toss grenade.
Yes, it's really good.
People just run into it and you get the trade combo and then you kill him because his character shits out damage.
He does just kill you. I also think because he has like normal person movement, him being able to like shoot you down while he's kind of moving across the screen does like just stump people in their movement. And I have seen people just kind of smacked by this character.
People just run into Magnum, and then you run into Magnum, you eat 500k, and you're full screen, and then hey, look
and then you chuck an incendiary grenade. Then they can't like all the grounded characters are just stuck. Like they can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think can work is exactly where he.
Chun, I'm very mixed on because I only really ever see people playing Ryan LV's team with her, which she is very strong in that team, but without it, like she's just kind of which is the same problem that she has at top level, right?
Yeah. So I also think like her TAC Infinite is very easy, like which is I think I would say points for her. The easy TAC Infinites means that you'll actually be able to see them in like those kind of mid-level Marvel matches pretty easily. We're not talking like Dormammu Infinites, right? Where they're character specific, like extremely precise timing. It's just that she's pretty fast. I think I would say at mid-level she might be fine in comparison, simply because she just is really fast.
Yeah, that's true.
And she'll just hit people because they aren't like ready for it.
Yeah, box dash like JH or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She'll just move on you.
Spinning bird kick, auto confirms. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it. Very strong as well, Dante. I mean,
Dante,
jam session, THC. At this rank though, like we're all like jam session players, but it's still jam session. What do you want?
Yeah, it's an incredible assist for a reason.
Yeah. Team Hyper combo still broken.
Oh yeah, especially like Doom Dante is such a time tested shell.
Yeah.
The big problem I can find with him is his conversions are kind of awkward, and so like once you actually have to play Dante, I think hard. he almost goes down a tier to can work.
Yeah, exactly. He just gets gapped by Doom and Vergil just so hard because when we're all like okay at the game, Dante's like it feels so bad.
He requires so much more skill at that baseline than a lot of these other characters that are going to be higher than him.
Yeah.
But him just hanging out in the back is going to do your taxes.
Exactly. It's a little bit like Hawkeye in a way.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah. Deadpool, I think, is also an in-betweener.
Oh, I agree heavily.
I don't think he is quite broken, but up back and just like shoot guns is like just it's so hard to deal with.
Up back, you
pineapple surprise. He just
they're just literally all of those.
Yeah, like, the shurikens too. He just
the shurikens, the bolo, like he just no matter what, bolo especially, will catch people who aren't that great at their movement, and then you get a full conversion. Wow, what a pineapple surprise is really low commitment, especially like if you're playing even just jam session. That mix-up is incredibly strong, super reliable, incredible, like really good situation after either your point blank or you can immediately just reset yourself to full screen, already setting up zoning, good chip, the grenade sitting on the ground so you can't really move without getting smacked into like full confirmed super. So I think
I feel like he's pretty easy to play at this level too, because
Oh, very.
even though like his OTG into the follow up is like technically a 2-frame link or whatever, like it doesn't really matter because you just go back to neutral.
Yep. I really think that this character doesn't struggle that much at this like mid level.
Yeah,
He kind of has everything you want, especially because people can't move like the other characters.
And his really bad matchups like Zero and Firebrand are not as good. Like you're not fighting Firebrands who can do like the reliable like low to the ground wall cling stuff. Like so like he's fine.
Yeah, your only struggle matchup is like Zero.
Yeah,
and that is
we'll get to him later. we'll get to this later.
I think that's a perfectly fine situation to be in if your worst matchup at this kind of like whatever level is Zero.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. That's
foot dive is broken. Zoning is broken.
Like what other argument is there? Like foot dive is already an incredible tool.
It's even more broken when we don't have good movement.
Yeah, no good movement, and people are way worse about punishing it properly.
Yeah, true.
So like even if they hit you, they're a lot of the times it's not like good starters, and so they're just like doing whatever against
the amount of times like I do a foot dive on block, forget to dash cancel it, and I'm way up here. The opponent just does raw S, and then like I'm way too high, so they can't actually convert off of it. The amount of times that happens to me is like crazy.
Yeah, that move will do everything for you once he's on point, and then
Photons is broken. He just snipes assist. Beam is plus on block. People just forget that. So you do plasma beam into plasma beam and it frame traps. Like, yeah, cool. GG.
Your jump H is incredibly good at stalling all these kind of like characters that already can't move, and with players that especially can't. And so you're just kind of sitting doing that, and it's OS throw if they happen to be right next to you, full conversion because that's how Doom works.
Yeah.
Easiest confirms in the game off broken. Of everything. Yeah.
There's no argument. Dormammu is either an in-betweener or like near the top of very strong, just because like Chaotic Flame is just so oppressive at this level.
I think I would say he probably sits towards very strong.
I can put him like near the top of very strong.
Yeah, I think we'll order it later. But my thing with Dormammu is people are really bad about knowing when to use pillars like correctly, and I think that's an incredibly important skill, and like that timing and rhythm.
Yeah, you get killed for doing bad pillars really fast.
It's a lot easier to kill someone from doing a bad pillar than to do good pillars at that kind of that middle range of thing.
Yeah,
even at high level it's still very hard, but they're way better with movement being faster. It's almost more predictable because they're either going to be like right next to you or they're going to be like all the way mid screen.
Yeah, but you have like the M pillar mix up too. It's like you don't really know where they're gonna be, but
yeah, I think that's my big issue with him is once you actually get to play him. Dark Hole's also kind of an awkward assist to use, like incredible block stun, but really hard to convert for a lot of characters, and
spacing dependent too.
You don't really like easy assist skyrocket you.
Yeah,
it doesn't even they don't even need to be like incredible. Just easy assists will shoot you up pretty dramatically.
Tatsu, jam session, plasma beam.
Even Chris's assist is very simple, and it's a lot easier to work with than someone like Dormammu.
Yeah, Dormammu for sure.
Because you'll see Spartan Thorn always has to do backdash before he does OTG with Wolverine for a reason.
Felicia, is she gatecapped or is she just straight up ass?
I think her having a very easy X Factor infinite as an anchor can be helpful, but I still think she's ass.
Yeah. This character just isn't good, I don't think.
I think it's also she's gonna struggle even more at trying to hit you. Because like you can't get in.
Yeah, exactly. And you need really good positioning with the dive kicks and the movement, and it's just not there.
It's already incredibly hard at the best of levels.
What does she do against like Deadpool? Like
gun, like she just dies to guns.
Yeah,
just in every regard.
Yeah, I can see it. Firebrand, I think it's just a skill issue, to be perfectly honest. Like he's really good, but we're not good. So we don't have the 300% flowcharts mapped out. We don't have wall cling fireballs. We don't have like the really good positioning conversions.
I think even the 300% is something that someone can very easily practice, especially once you have the right team comp. You can very easily practice that. Things like the wall cling fireballs, I think actually make that character so much worse.
Yeah.
Because that is so incredibly powerful and kind of necessary in some matchups to be able to like stall, just create good hitboxes on the screen. you just can't.
No,
You're gonna see someone flub the input and then they die.
yeah, because if you mess it up once, you just lose. That's just
So
it.
that's I think he has to stay in canned work because like you need to put so much more work to get him to where he needs to be besides the 300%.
Yeah,
If you can hit one time, I feel mid-level Marvel players can easily kill 300%. Not very easily, but
yeah,
they at least have like a basic flow chart of like a 200% into like a mix up after.
that is true. That is true.
So I think he is perfectly fine. I don't think he's
Gatekept, unfortunately, he's asked. It's Dante, but worse. Like his assist is really good, but everything else.
he doesn't have a teleport.
Yeah.
Like it was something we didn't even say for Dante is people are terrible about punishing his teleport at these mid levels, and so you get away with getting out of bullshit
with bad
way
teleports.
easier. Iron Fist will just sprint at you at Mach 4, and if you have like, especially characters like Chris, Dormammu, just the things that sit or Raccoon, things that just sit on the ground, he literally can't do anything about. He has to jump over, and it's so bad. The like worst float ever. He can't do anything.
Yeah, no, that character sucks.
He sucks anyways, and he sucks, I think, just as much scale wise.
Yeah, he doesn't change a whole lot from mid level to high level. Ghost Rider, this might be a controversial. I think Ghost Rider is genuinely fine at our level.
Oh, I think so too.
The up back chain is really good. The 4H nullifying fireballs is really good. Like I genuinely think Ghost Rider's fine.
Like you don't do any damage, but because we're bad at actually like dealing with the neutral scenario of things, I think Ghost Rider's.
Yeah, no, he genuinely can work.
Like he's even solid in like some ratio teams too. If you can back him up by good characters, and so
he's got good OTG assists. He's got
he will convert. That's the thing. He'll convert. He will do nothing.
Yeah. You chain, pull him back. You convert into whatever.
Do the
like super.
Yeah. Like he won't do any damage, but yeah, he'll be able to convert off of everything pretty easily. Yeah. So
which is a big plus. Yeah, very big plus. Shuma also can work. He's a lot harder than Ghost Rider or whatever, but
I think he's in the exact opposite scenario where conversions with him are way harder.
Yeah, they're really hard, but this character does shit out damage if like you do like a hard tag setup into him. But I mean, Mystic Ray's really good. It's never not going to be good. Team Hyper combo into him for the OTG, it's always good.
You even just the assist is one of the few ways at this kind of like mid level that you can reliably like hit someone like trying to stall at the top of the screen. And so that's a really good way to be able to try and deal with just Deadpools that you don't know how to deal with otherwise because they're just hanging out there. What do you do against? Oh, well, Mystic Ray will always hit them. Kind of puts them in an awkward scenario.
Yeah, and if you play someone like Dante or Shuma, you can just like Dante with Shuma, you just teleport behind him, hammer, and then you get the full combo. And then...
because it hits everywhere. Any character with a teleport instantly can just use Mystic Ray.
Yeah, that's even on incoming too. People are just really bad at defending against it.
Yep.
So it's really good.
Yeah, I think once he's on point, he's gonna struggle because some of those conversions are really difficult to be able to like actually get them back down to the ground and make things stable again, and it like still sometimes stable.
Yeah, Shuma's hard, but Haggar, I think he's probably an in-betweener.
I would say he's an in-betweener because once he's on point, what do you do with this character?
Well, that's the thing is that people just kind of run into Pipe and Lariat.
That's true.
People are really, really bad at dealing against invincibility frames in Marvel 3. Like, even at high level, but at mid-level, it's so much worse.
Yeah.
Lariat just kind of destroys people. And then you Lariat, then you X-Factor cancel, then you TOD, and then you just, like, do the Haggar thing.
Yeah, the only thing that he can struggle with a bit more is, like, getting in, because you actually can't plank. Like, if you plank and you mess it up, you just die.
Yeah, that is true.
But they still might run into it. But I could see the argument for him being just broken, because his assist is
put him near the top. Nice. Yeah, near the top of him. Haggar's good. Hawkeye is also good.
Yes, very much so. I feel like a lot of his weaknesses of getting outzoned sometimes by characters like Morrigan or Zero are a lot more mitigated at this level.
A lot of players, from what I've noticed, they get hit by Gimlet when they're doing their zoning, and then they get like kind of freeze. Like
Yep.
even though it's still like it's fine. You eat whatever. Like if he's an X Factor, you eat the 200,000 damage or whatever it is, then you go back to neutral. But a lot of players just kind of are like, oh, I got hit by Gimlet. I need to panic now. It's like, no, you're fine.
Yeah, they'll
You're
they'll
okay.
they'll like stop and they'll just kind of like block.
Yeah,
They'll just wait,
they're
and so
scared of the second one.
yeah,
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, then Hawkeye is actually setting up his thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that point a lot. Actually, I feel like I forgot about that, but like I got flashbacks of watching me play Hawkeye for like 2 seconds. I'm like, oh yeah, people would just do that,
Yeah, they do.
huh?
They really
Or
do.
they get hit by a single gimlet and then they're like afraid because you have one more bar, and then you're just like setting up your normal zoning patterns
Hmm.
where every other player at like a better level is just gonna start hard bum rushing you
Yeah,
again.
and they're also really bad at dealing with like H into like whatever, like the grapple arrow and the H and grapple arrow. Just do that over and over. People are really bad at dealing with
Oh
it.
yes, just like some of his basic zoning patterns are very annoying
Hmm.
because you just need to get like clean at being able to get over it,
Yeah,
and people can't.
yeah. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, I think his placement's fine, especially like his X Factor capabilities. I think are very similar to Akuma's.
Hmm.
Where like yeah, he's not doing anything fancy, but he actually can kill you, and pretty quickly as well.
That's
Which
true.
speaking of character who will always be bad.
There's no redeeming this character at any level of play, except for like maybe like the bottomest of bottom levels. Like the things that make Hsien Ko ass are the things that make Hsien Ko ass.
Yeah,
She can't move, she can't hit you, she can't do combos. Like gold
all of those are exacerbated at this
it,
lower level.
gold assist is really good, but like who cares?
She is kind of just a diet Haggar in a lot of
True,
respects.
actually.
Where like it's not invincible because she does lose health, but it's pretty functionally
Yeah,
an invincible assist that kind of holds down like the spot it is. She may hold down a bigger portion of the screen, but Haggar
but
just the that amount of time is difference that she's holding it down is not significant enough
yeah,
to do anything exceptional. Like at best you're getting another try dash, which is
correct.
still very good, but
Yeah,
you're still
it's
like the moment that character's on screen, you're like, oh god, help me.
and the thing is with gold assist as well is we're really bad at like doing properly timed assist calls. So a lot of times, like when I'm playing Dormammu and I'm an X Factor, they call the assist, I chaotic flame it, one shots her.
Oh yeah, that's a good
It's
point.
because people don't really like call the assist at the appropriate times or ranges. So if I get out, I shoot
They'll
her.
just be like, call my assist to let me get in,
Yeah,
and
because
then
they're like,
get
oh,
smacked
it's
up.
armored, it's invincible, I can go, and it's like, no,
No.
chaotic flame, and then she actually just dies. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I, I wish he was more useful, but at the same time, I don't because that
Yeah.
character, I
She'd
think
be
if she had
toxic.
any percent being good, would be obnoxious.
She'd be so toxic. Uh, this dude's broken.
Yeah,
Uh, it's a lot of the same things that TJ does when he's playing, but just like we're worse at defending against Hulk somehow. It's
it's
arguably the easiest set play in the game. Gamma Charge just kind of kills people. Like
mhm.
our button placement's really bad, so he takes advantage of it.
he just he's gonna just clip you because a lot of people are just trying to like do their own thing
Hmm.
and figure out how to work around it. They're not really playing. They're not working against their opponent's game plan.
They're working towards their game plan,
Yes,
which
and
Hulk is very good at stopping.
Hulk, especially if you aren't that good at like trying to maneuver around it, he's just gonna armor to a single thing you do and then kill you.
Yeah, and the
What a
only
great game plan.
and the only hard thing he has is like the charge OTG relaunch stuff.
Yes.
But like the rest of it is dirt simple. Gamma Charge, X Factor, JS, ground bounce, you do your thing. Like it's
Even
dirt
then,
simple. But
like you don't really need to do it
you
that
kill
much.
most good like Magneto and Zero die long before that you even need to.
Yeah. So and there's a lot of scenarios where like yeah, you may be hitting a Chris at this level,
But like
but the Chris isn't gonna fight back afterwards.
it's like if they do SMG, it's okay. You armor through Magnum, it's like yeah,
If he
whatever.
presses at the wrong time, you just you hit them with the meteor super. I don't
I just call it meteors and ass like everybody else
it's
does.
true. But yeah, you're just gonna smack them down because you're
Hmm.
fully invincible at that point, and people love mashing. Love
Exactly.
you love mashing.
I love
People
mashing.
love mashing it.
Thank
These
God
mid
Buster's a
ranks.
multi-hit. Thank God.
So yeah, I think Hulk will absolutely stop 99.9.
Oh, 100%.
These.
Iron Man can work, and the reason I think this is Wesker is like insanely common at mid-level play, just for some reason. And Iron Man with Wesker is like actually kind of real. It's the beam assist and the team hyper combo. Like no one's doing his TAC infinite because it's like kind of hard, but like the beam assist is still a beam assist.
Being like the simplicity like of these kinds of assists, I think
it really
cannot be overstated. There's a reason when like people started playing Dragon Ball Fighters for the first time that all those Marvel players were like beam assist, beam assist, beam assist.
Yeah,
which is still kind of how that game is still played today, because not necessarily as much anymore, but like those horizontal controlling assists, vertical controlling assists are so incredibly powerful.
Yeah, it's funny too because like missiles is like low key not very good at mid level play because we're bad at using it, but beam and rocks are so good.
I love how rocks get so much better as people are shittier.
Yeah, rocks is really good.
It kind of just slams a lot of strategies because especially since people aren't as good as moving through the air, they want to move on the ground more. And rocks really rocks and beams hold things down way harder.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Iron Man. It's just he's got good super, he's got good, you know. But like when you have to play him, he's not very good, which is why he's down here, not up here.
Yeah, it's kind of like whatever. He can convert off of most of his things pretty like decently easily. But like he's just kind of going into super after that, which is whatever, but it works.
Jill, I think, is the epitome of either gatekept or as. She's gatekept by execution, but genuinely, like, doing super into X Factor is pretty good.
I think it's good, but I feel like every time her getting anything after is so bad.
It's true.
Because it actually requires a lot of work. Yeah. And we do not have the hands to consistently, like, pop super, then convert off of it, and to be able to kill afterwards. Like, you aren't doing the thing that the one thing Jill has.
Yeah.
Jill actually is one thing and you can't do it.
Yeah. So she's not even gatekept. She's too gatekept to be gatekept. Which is unfortunate. This one's gonna be kind of a hot take compared to the normal tier list. Mag is okay. And it's purely a skill issue.
Yes, I think it is purely a skill issue.
People are bad at Plink Blast. People are bad at running away. It's Mag is like movement and positioning and timing. And if there are three things that mid-level players are bad at, it's movement, positioning, and timing.
Like his counter calling beam like is still very good.
No, the best part about him is the TAC infinite and the assist.
Yes,
like on point. He's like, I'm not that scared of mag players.
No, like he can lock you down, and with the correct team, like he really can still do work. But it requires effort, and it's not nearly as easy as playing some of these other point characters, like especially I feel like a character with that kind of sits in that same range as Deadpool. Deadpool's so much easier at his baseline than Magneto, where if you want to keep out, it's so much easier. Like that understanding of, oh, my gun, it does the whole thing, versus like like having good mag blasts is very key. Knowing the speed of mag blast to do when is very important, and they have no clue how to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's 100% a skill issue though. 100%. MODOK, another hot take maybe, is I think this character's like actually broken.
I think this character, because he can actually have pretty reliable unblockable setups against people who don't know what they're doing to try and escape it, will just obliterate you.
And people are bad at dealing with his 99, and people are really bad at dealing with they can't punish the fact that he's bad at chicken guarding because people just don't take advantage of it. But like barrier is obscene. It's like you put down barrier and then you call like missiles or plasma beam or something, and like the opponent just crumbles.
I feel like MODOK, especially his round start, people don't know how to deal with it. And then one, as you said as well, the chicken guarding, people aren't as good at being able to get in the position to be able to like throw him and to be able to kind of keep on him, where because you can't get close. Like this character's gonna do everything.
And I think he does everything, but I think he has one really big Achilles heel, and that's this fucker down here. We'll get to him later. But I think other than Vajra, I think MODOK absolutely feasts.
I don't think that besides Vajra, he has any like actually weaknesses at this point. It's just level.
We'll get to him later. Another hot take is that Morrigan is either top of in between or like the very bottom of broken, and it's purely an execution thing. It's the thing with mid-level Morrigans is they're so focused on speed. All they want to do is fireball, fireball, fireball as fast as possible.
Yep.
Which isn't really that threatening compared to like a Morrigan who repositions and kind of controls the game plan and puts not as many fireballs, but like covers angles that you want to cover.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's movement and positioning, which mid-level Morris, like they pop Sulfus and just like Soul, 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 and that's all they want to do. It's still very
because they don't know how to. I feel like the issue that these mid-level Morrigans have is they don't know how to approach. Like because her dash is weird. Like it's very beneficial for her in some scenarios, but you need to be able to know how to use it, which I don't think a lot of middle-level Morrigans. They'll chip you out potentially for one of your characters, which is mass amounts of projectile zoning over and over and over again, but they can't really do too much else besides that.
Yeah.
And so I think she's honestly, I don't really care where you put her, but it's either very top of them, kind of bottom of broken.
I think the difference maker for me would be Harmonizer. It's I think the fact that Harmonizer is actually brain dead because no one can punish it.
That's a good point.
I think puts her over here.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Because people like believe me, I try. Like I can't punish that assist no matter how hard I pay attention to it. Like I straight up can't.
It's you have to be so honest.
And we're not. Nemmy.
Speaking of someone who's not.
So the question for Nemmy is how much do we value his resets? Because I think genuinely the only thing that this character has going for him is the command throw reset. Which I do think genuinely does work.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Everything else is just so bad.
I think something that's also to keep in mind, though, is that because people are more willing to play some of these low mobility characters, there's actual checkmates.
There is.
They can't do anything about some of it. The more common Wesker ends up being in this scenario, you just get snatched.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we put Nemmy in gate caps instead of ass.
Yeah, I think I would too. And I hate saying that because he's not. He's pretty terrible otherwise.
I know. Nova is either an in-betweener or broken. I think he's not as good as the characters above him.
I fully agree. I think he sits in the same rank as Deadpool.
Yeah, he's really easy, which is the other thing.
He's very easy. His zoning, like knowing when to do it, I think is the hardest part for mid-level Nova players.
Mid-level Nova players just don't.
They don't know when, but when they are like okay at it, it's pretty effective at stopping people who have no idea how to do it.
It's true. The thing that I think puts Nova in not broken is the fact that people misinput the hard tag so much. Like they just don't get the TK.
Oh yeah.
And so like the Nova Spencer hard tag, obviously, the hard tag. It's
you can hard tag into Doom sometimes.
Well, off of like air throw and all of that, or like off of wall bounce and to tag it. But like we're talking about like the tag.
Yeah.
People just like don't do it, and if they do, they just like drop it too much.
Yes. That was my issue in playing Nova for a while too, where I was just like I was messing up the hard tag and then I would die for it.
Yeah, because like if you mess up the hard tag and Doom just comes in and it's like okay, cool.
And now you're just playing a bad point character.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think he's very easy, especially his conversions are very off of like him actually trying to hit people.
Yeah, for sure. Phoenix. This is an interesting one because
I think she is very strong.
Yeah, Phoenix is really good, but I feel like you have to put in a lot of studying to know how to properly play Phoenix, especially as Dark Phoenix.
I feel like people just like a big theme that we've been talking about, and that it's well known. People are gonna stumble, and if people stumble with Phoenix, they get punished way harder than every single other character in this game.
It's true.
Like I give points to Chris because if you stumble, you have a big health bar. So you live longer.
Exactly. But if Phoenix stumbles, you just yeet a Dante super and you just die.
Yeah, you lose to so much just like instant super from doing a bad thing that people are very willing to rip.
Yeah.
And so I feel like she kind of crumbles. Like obviously her offense is extremely strong and easy. Once you're not playing Jean Grey, once you're actually playing Phoenix. Incredibly powerful. But
yeah. But even then, like you block the incoming mix-up that like they do fine, and then do the mix-up, then you block it, and they don't really have a whole lot of pressure afterwards.
Yeah, they're just kind of pressing buttons,
They're
praying that you're
just
gonna get into something.
feather, and then if you get hit by feather, then that's kind of your fault.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but yeah, I like obviously once like if you were just a Phoenix player, like your whole team could suck, and then you would probably dominate your local scene if you were like an I don't know super real like Phoenix player. But otherwise, I think this character is just gonna get obliterated.
Yeah. The other Phoenix, low key, I think he can work. I think people are really, really bad at taking advantage of what makes this character terrible.
Yep.
People like respect him way too much for like literally no reason.
I feel like it's the same reason that people can't deal with harmonizer assists, but like to a lesser degree, or it's just people aren't quick enough.
Yeah, you put up Maya, and then it's just kind of like the same thing with MODOK barrier, where it's like people are just
Yeah.
really bad at dealing with Maya.
They
for,
just
for like no reason,
especially because they're just like smacking into it.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, I can brute my force my way through." That's literally not how Maya works.
No.
And it's no matter how much I've told people during like brief stints of just trying out Aeonian's team, it was just like people would still like just press buttons and do it and then try to approach that way. I'm like, I'm just getting free evidence.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I actually hit you and I can do real work. And the unblockable, yeah, like is actually really easy.
Yeah.
And because it's really easy, you can kind of guarantee hits with this character because people aren't getting away from him fast enough.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I think he easily can work. Yeah, he's still gonna struggle in a lot of capacity, but
all of these characters struggle in some capacity.
Yeah.
Like,
Rocket Raccoon.
This character is either broken or in between, which I feel like I keep saying, but he's small. His unblockables, people don't know how to deal with, speaking from experience.
Log Trap is an incredible assist.
Log Trap is
super easy.
So good.
Like, if you do not need your wall bounce, this is maybe one of the most free assists at these kind of mid-levels to just put on your team. Because even if you don't convert with someone like Deadpool, even though you do use your wall bounce with Deadpool, you're just gonna hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And because you just hit him, it's pretty great. I also think him being small matters. It's so much more at this mid level.
I drop my loops on this character all the time. Like, yeah. I'll just say it. I drop against this, like, even though he's only 750, like, it's still like, I don't know, like
some teams really struggle to like because you can't do some of your normal routing
like,
against him.
Vergil cannot sword loop this guy. Like, it's just like if you try to go for sword loop against Rocket, you're just gonna drop it.
So like there's a lot of points in just it almost feels like another Chris scenario, but instead of Chris just leaves the combo, you just can't hit the combo.
Yeah.
Especially at like that mid level, that low to mid level, you're kind of learning like one maybe two combos. Like you're because a lot of Marvel characters can kind of get their starter, maybe do something a little funky to be able to pick it up, and then they kind of are able to do the same route.
Yeah.
And so because of that, if your shit drops on Raccoon or is like harder on Raccoon, I feel like you're just gonna get away a lot of the time, and you're gonna seem like you have Hulk health for no reason.
Yeah. And the setting up the unblockables as well with the overhead mine and all of that, like folks just don't have good push block timing, so it's really hard to get out of it. Speaking from experience.
Yeah, I think this character puts in so much work.
He does. He's so good.
Yeah.
Speaking of characters who are not as good,
I think that dude is still just ass.
Yeah, it's sniping assists with Hadouken super is like the only redeemable quality Ryu has at any level of play.
Yeah, and still other characters do it better. Like it's just so easily better.
Like hello, Dormammu here.
Dormammu,
hello,
Iron Man
Deadpool.
Too, Dante even.
Any character with Dante THC and 2 bars.
Just any horizontal kind of like decently fast super, just or like Akuma as well, right? Yeah. It's the same super. Except it's tied to a character that can do nothing in comparison to someone who can do at least something.
I think Ryu's just bad.
Yeah, I think he is pretty trash.
Pretty bad. Characters that are... Where do I put Sentinel?
I think my argument for very strong is that this character's assist...
Drones is
so good. And because people are far less good at actually like dealing with...
hard drive.
Punishing hard drive is a big one too.
Yeah,
no one punishes hard drive.
I don't punish hard drive.
And so he kind of is just allowed to get away where you should kill him. And because you aren't doing like your proper push block throw punishes on him, he's just gonna survive a lot longer than you think you are.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Drone's assist will lock down most characters who don't know what they're doing. Any grounded character will absolutely keep them in place. Like even some characters can kind of almost force two mix-ups with drones from afar because you'll just you can go in for an overhead and then you'll be forced to block the top drone and then you'll have to deal with another overhead low afterwards or strike throw. Just depending on the drone's range. I think drones does so much to carry this character.
It really
and
does.
Then also he's really simple to actually like play. You have very easy strike throw. You can convert off of them very easily.
Great super loops.
Yeah, like the armor with jump S. Like you have pretty simple tools where and then a great assist, really simple DHC. Like even if you aren't able to convert it off of all the time, it's so safe. Like you're just full screen now all of a sudden after DHCing into Sentinel. Yeah. And not ideal positioning, mind you, but who cares? No one can approach you.
Yeah, and I think the drone super as well, people are really bad at dealing with.
Oh, very.
Yeah, okay, I'm convinced. Sentinel's very strong. I'm convinced. She-Hulk, I also admittedly don't really know where to put her.
This is one that neither of us have any, because no one has willingly wanted to try She-Hulk.
I have played against a little bit of She-Hulk, fun fact, actually. She's weird, because, like, the run stop is, like, oddly kind of threatening, but it's also not.
I think if you're willy to chicken block a lot more, then she kind of just crumbles.
Yeah, she's definitely the character on this list I'm by far the least confident in placing. But I think we can put her in gate kept, because she has the OTG assist, which is just good in general. Yeah. People do make use of it. She's got a lot of HP bar, which helps. With her JS, one where she slams you with her ass, like, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, she has like a few things, but like she really doesn't have anything that's super threatening, especially like, yeah, she has her run that can do things from a bit further distance, but any one of these zoning characters just like hard shuts her out.
It's true.
Cause like, and you're already gonna kind of struggle at these high levels, where everyone can move, and because you can't move nearly as well, you're gonna struggle even harder against all of those characters. And if you look at this list of characters, it's only gonna get worse in that category for her. So I think she kind of has to be sitting at gate caps.
Yeah, she's definitely not ass, but yeah, I don't think she.
No, she has redeeming qualities.
Yeah. Spencer, I think, is also largely just a skill issue.
Yes.
People just miss the TKs. People miss the zip 80k. People are too obsessed with just like horizontal grapple plus assist. It's like, I think it's largely a skill issue, even if this character's really good.
Like once you get past that, he shoots up so easily. But like the knowing all the timing on all the 80Ks is something that you really need to be able to do.
And Spencer players at this level just don't.
Nope.
Which is unfortunate, but
it's unfortunate. Like Bionic Arm is an incredible super. It's kind of just to get out of jail free a lot of the time at this mid level. Especially in those scenarios where it just slides under you.
Oh yeah.
And so sometimes you'll block something and he'll invincible super
all the way to the other side.
And it's like on hit or block he wins because he's gone. And you can't punish it because you don't know how to do it.
Yeah. He's strong, but yeah, he's definitely not at the level where he is at top level.
No, you need to be able to always convert with this character, otherwise he's doing kind of nothing on your team. I will give him one point where he'll probably be a bit higher and very strong for me because he has the simplest incoming mix-up in the game for every character. If you are fast enough, you just snap them out or they die and you just dash and call assist. Wow, like you call assist and then you just dash. You don't know what side it hit. Doesn't matter, irrelevant, because you hit them and then you get a very easy conversion afterwards.
It's true. I think this is the definition of gate kept.
Yes.
No one's doing web throw loops. No one's doing the good combos.
No one's seeing you later.
This character is way too hard.
He's so difficult, and then it's not even worth the effort in the long term.
No,
he's just cool.
Yeah,
that's what
really
he gets.
Cool. I mean, everyone loves Spider-Man, but this character is extremely gate kept at our level.
Oh, not doing web throw loops means that your damage is so abhorrent.
Yeah.
And
your meter build's bad too.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. You're not feeding for your good characters if you can't web throw them.
Yeah. And Spider-Man's like running away game, like he just kind of loses to Deadpool. It's like the other zoners just kind of like he wants to run away, let you run into jam session and then pick up off of it.
Like the few characters that will kind of struggle at these lower levels are going to be like Wolverine and Iron Fist, Captain America, or not even Captain America, but characters that like kind of really want to stay grounded. Because yeah, they'll get snapped by web, but what's happening afterwards? Nothing. So it doesn't really matter that much.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, like he's still a very functional character. It's just he doesn't have anything particularly going on.
He's gate kept. Yeah. I think Storm can work personally. I think.
Oh, I think so too.
Hailstorm THC, like playing her like she's Diet Magneto with Tridash and like with good team hyper combo and all that. I think she's.
Yeah, I think she works in that category. Her assist is very simple to use as well. Yeah. Like it's kind of a slow, weird projectile assist, but it's very easy to pick up off of, and so you kind of get all the things you want out of a character. Even though she's not particularly great at any of them, she can do like pretty much everything.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah,
she can
okay.
work. I think
this character has such a huge.
It's
this character has such a huge gap.
I could see him in like all 5 of these, like,
because it completely depends on can you do palm loops.
Yeah,
if you can do palm loops, this character is all of a sudden so broken because random palm into like full conversion afterwards is really good at these.
Yeah. And even then, like Book into X is really good too. Yes. It's like he has simple incoming mix-ups with Fireball and a teleport.
He has like very strong fundamentals, but he shoots up so much more significantly than any other character the moment you can do palm loops. But if you aren't doing palm loops, he's gonna like 4-touch you.
Yeah.
And a lot of simple characters are gonna like 3-touch you.
I think we put him in can work then.
I think can work is where he unfortunately resides.
I think we're going with the assumption that players will more often than not be dropping palm loops.
Yeah, I think they're really tiring on the hand.
Yeah, for sure. This my anti-Strider bias is coming out. I hate this character. This dude's broken.
I think the big issue with this guy, why I would personally want him an in-betweener, is that once he's without X Factor, even with X Factor, I feel like people have a hard time hitting you.
X Factor 3 Vajra is just like kind of like the neutral skip of all time, though.
That's true. Yeah, it's kind of uncheckable at this level. Yeah, you don't have the reactions for it. That makes sense.
H Vajra hits in the air, you summon an orb, then you OTG off of it, then you just TOD.
That's fair.
And orbs is still orbs. Yeah, like it's
okay. I can see it. I think Vajra is such
that assist.
It's an assist that literally will help people who can't. They don't want to learn how to contest in the air.
It puts you in a permanent scramble situation as the
or you just like if you get hit by Vajra and they are OTG capable, then oh my god, your life is terrible.
I have to fully admit, like I'm very biased against this character because I hate him.
I think that this character has the part where, unlike Haggar, where people kind of just run into like pipe and stuff, so like after X Factor he can still kind of do something. I don't think Strider does anything. That's where like afterwards. But the moment he does something, it's broken. Assist is broken. Like he will kill you for those first 2 touches pretty easily. The combos aren't that hard. And so for those points, I think he is incredibly strong. But the moment you have to play him, like if he gets snapped out, oh my god, this character he struggles.
He is pretty easy to gap, I will say.
So I think a top of in betweener where
I can get behind that.
Obviously, the assist is nuts.
Dude,
right?
I hate Vajra.
If it was just assist, like obviously Dante and like Vajra are going to be up there for ease of use, especially for how much you get out of them.
Yeah, and you can't punish Vajra. It's no one's punishing it at this rank.
Nope. So it's just kind of like a free snipe out of the air if you're doing any air action that isn't putting something above you. So and characters that can easily pick up off of it. Even if they have to pop X Factor, like Vergil's very good about doing that, right? You just 3H and then you pop X and then you killed 2 characters.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, strategy's broken. I think Skrull is very strong, actually.
I think Skrull is very strong.
Tenderizer is really, really easy to use, and people are really bad at punishing him in X Factor when he's just spamming the Meteor Smash, whatever it's called.
I think, like what we were talking about with Nemesis earlier, resets into anti-air command grab. Yeah, very strong.
Nemesis, but better, yeah.
You get to do everything. You have like your cross-up mix-ups with your punch down too. That can be tricky just because you like the spacing can be kind of ambiguous at points, and so you'll just get hit and then it'll kill you. Like he actually does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then can continue to hit you, which I think is something that Nemesis can't do. So I think for a lot of the few reasons that we put Nemesis up there, it's all of those are transferred over with actual benefits on top of it.
Yeah, X Factor 3 Skrull just kind of runs wild and people don't really check it.
Yeah, he just kind of flails and is allowed to do things. So he can get out of situations with super very easily, and no one is punishing the flame on super.
Yeah,
he just goes full screen and you're like, cool.
Yeah, he does kind of feel like a perfect mix between Strider and Nemesis.
Yes, somewhere in between.
I can see it. Taskmaster, I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he
for a lot of the similar reasons of just zoning being good.
Yeah, I think he sits at like his zoning is, especially at kind of at this level, is like on par with Hawkeye in a lot of respects. Like you don't have like an actual gimlet to be able to like true snipe things, but a lot of the times his super is still pretty good about it, especially like confirming off of his stuff. He has pretty simple like mix-ups. Like the 6H and being able to kind of do stuff after that gives people who aren't very great at movement like quick options to be able to do like going from ground to the air over and over. His conversions are very easy.
They are.
Until you get into like the really, really high level stuff and like the unblockable loops, which we're not even considering at this rank. Because those are actually like difficult to time.
Yeah. I mean, he does like if you put him with Jam Session, it is pretty easy to get like one unblockable. So like if you want to like unblockable a Vergil on it incoming, he can do it. And I think it's pretty reasonable to expect like a mid-level Taskmaster to at least have an unblockable game plan versus anchors.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like unlike Firebrain, who needs like some setup, like and some skill level to actually be able to like hit you. Taskmaster doesn't.
Yeah, he's called jam, do the thing, headbutt them, and then pop X and then win.
Yeah, and your whole zoning game plan is just like simple projectiles. You have like a super that hits directly above you, so if you snipe them just directly above you, you can still hit them that way. Horizontal is covered as well, and you also have that medium in between. I think Task can really do very easy, simple work at this rank.
Thor. He either can work or is very strong. I will admit I'm very biased because I think Zero destroys this dude.
I think he still can work because the thing, like he starts off at a baseline of his movement has a hitbox. Because it has a hitbox, that's very good.
It's impressive.
Yeah. There's not a lot you can do about it. He doesn't do too much else, but he will kind of just clip a lot of people.
His combos are pretty easy too.
Yeah, I think he might be very strong.
I think Thor is probably at the bottom of very strong, if not close. But I think Thor is genuinely good.
Yeah,
and the HP bar does actually make a difference.
Yes, having the biggest health bar in the game matters quite a lot.
Yeah. And I'm biased because like Zero lightning loops. I don't care what your HP bar is, but
yeah, like my team as well, right? Because I actually can do all my 80k stuff, etc. Like really consistently. So I also mark Thor off of every.
But I think against like not the characters he loses horribly to, I think Thor is very good.
Yes.
Which I know is a weird statement saying, yeah, when Thor doesn't lose, he's actually pretty good. But like it's about the spirit of what I'm saying.
I also feel like he has an easier time getting through some of these like bad pretty generic pattern zoning.
Yeah, because you just
go straight through it.
Kind of like Cap, but better, yeah.
Yeah, Cap because he doesn't need to spend a bar every time he goes to do it.
It's true. I think we could put Thor there.
Yeah, I think Thor is comfortably there. I've been convinced.
Trish, she definitely. I don't think she's gate capped.
I think she can work, even though it kind of feels weird saying that because her gameplay, like setting up all the traps, can be very good for someone who's just kind of trying to move around.
Mhm.
Very simple, like a trap on the ground, like a trap kind of relatively in the air can kind of just stall people out, especially with like half decent assist calls. You don't need great ones, you just need okay ones. He does no damage, obviously. That's still always going to be a problem with Trish.
That is the
Is that the
problem.
moment that you hit them, it's like, oh wow, hit me 4 times.
Yeah. There's a reason K-Bride plays Vergil mid and it's to offset that.
Yeah.
But
like, I don't know. I don't. She's not doing too much else, but I think it's oppressive enough to be able to be in the.
She definitely is on the lower end of can work, but I think she can work.
Yes.
Which is why the tier exists. Tron, I think this character sucks.
I think that character, unfortunately, got nothing going on for her.
She's got box dash H, and that's kind of it. Which is funny for me as a Dante player because I spam Crystal 236M. Not even the follow up carrots. I just do Crystal over and over, and Tron like actually can't do anything.
Yeah, she has to sit there. She can super jump over, and then now she's a floating, like just a floating creature.
Yeah, or like Dormammu throws 6H and just like, yeah, it's she's ass. This character sucks.
It's yeah, I'm like trying to think like all these basic horizontal zoning, like past the 99, she struggles so hard.
The only thing she has is like she's a very easy level up partner for Frank and Ratio, I guess, but like who cares?
It's not even what we're considering, right? It's like it's whatever. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't think she's doing anything that's really that good, and she's hard to pilot. So those are just like 2 things that are just very much against.
Yeah.
All right, here's the honored one.
Wow. No, we're getting to him.
We're getting there, but this guy, definition is simple.
Vergil, yeah, it's
he will do everything.
Swords are broken. He gets some of the easiest mix-ups in the game off of meaty round trip. It's just
like his assist is. It's not like the best one, but it's very good still.
It's rapid slash.
Rapid slash will pick up off of a bunch of shit. It kind of functions like a diet beam assist in some ways.
Good corner carry.
Got tons of corner carry. Very easy to convert off of if you're like just lightly ready for it.
Lots of block stun. Good for block strings. Like
yeah, it's Vergil. It does everything you want, and then Vergil's on point.
And then,
Vergil does everything you want.
People just run into Helmbreaker and just lose.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to that with Dante. Helmbreaker, because it's so much more oppressive on Vergil. Helmbreaker is so good.
I'm so carried by just
it's so good.
The thing too is versus characters with really fast normals like Zero or Amaterasu, Helmbreaker's 0 on block. Genuinely, what you do is you Helmbreaker on block and then just up back do another Helmbreaker.
Yeah,
it frame traps because sure, like he needs it, I guess. Yeah, like.
Yeah, as long as they aren't like point blank to hit you, you just hit them, and then pop X afterwards. Kill 2 characters.
Easiest no brainer in the list so far.
Yeah.
Another hot take. Joe is like actually broken.
Oh, dude. Charge boomerang.
Box dash boomerang is like actually like unfuckwithable.
Yeah, the normal. Yeah, just box dash, but also like the charged one is so oppressive when you can't move.
Yeah, it's.
Oh my god. Just like half decent assist and just boomerang.
This character is really good.
Like unless you're Rocket Raccoon who could just like standing be under box dash boomerang, like you're getting smacked.
And you can throw like 4 of them. It's like it's crazy.
He can approach with it, especially if he's in like X Factor. You can do really fast to approach. And that's like not hard to practice.
No, not really.
I think this character is one of the biggest jumps for sure in terms of their tier placement, just because like people are bad about dealing with zoning, and he also actually has pretty like decent offense once he's there.
Yeah,
like
box dash JS is still good.
Yeah, like the cross up capabilities of it, especially because you can lock them down with the boomerangs, and then you just like cross them up, and you hit them, and then sometimes you can lightly delay it and not cross them up, hit them. So
yeah, Joe's really good.
I think it's good. I think that character's so kept right here. Not Joe, but Sea Viper.
Yeah, like I've tried to play Viper at mid level. Like this character's impossible.
She takes too much work. For what everyone else is doing against.
She's way too hard.
That's already a point against her normally, but this is like especially bad.
Yeah, and we're not doing any of the fancy like re-jump or whatever like float guys. We're not doing any of that. Too hard.
Wesker, on the other hand, this character does work.
Yeah,
he does work.
I think he's very strong personally.
Like even though gun is like single shot, kind of very keep away.
It just snipes people's assists.
Yep.
The amount of times I'd like try and call jam session or something, Wesker just goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him real quick."
Yeah, and then he teleports away, and
Yeah.
no one's good about punishing teleport right now.
Yeah.
So
and even like him just doing like button teleport plus assist on block, it's a classic 50-50. Like
yeah,
you just
yeah, very simple. He's fast on the ground, which is very good.
mm-hmm.
Pickups are very easy, even if you aren't doing anything too crazy in terms of like your damage numbers. Like his X factor is very real.
Anchor
like,
Wesker is real.
Yeah,
at our skill level, like
he's good at every single position.
mm-hmm.
So why not have him on the team?
Yeah, no, Wesker's good.
Like if you need an OTG, like or this guy is so good at picking up anything with OTG that any of these assists that like knock down, especially that Fadra assist over there, Wesker does because he's super easy pick.
God does he. Another character that it really depends on who you're playing with, Frank. If we're going with the assumption that people are actually playing Frank teams and not just some random bullshit,
yeah,
I think Frank is very, like, genuinely very, very good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think his baseline, once he hits that level 4, is really impressive to do.
As a Frank player, I just up forward chainsaw, everyone folds.
Yeah, the people don't know what to do against it. It's just a lot of hitboxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his downside is when he's snapped out early, or misinputs, which can bite him pretty hard. Like if you aren't getting to at least at level 3, level 3 has some downsides even comparison to like level 1. But once you hit that level 3 and then beyond, that character does real work. Yeah. Having the role is so important.
Dante Frank in general is just really good too, because anything if Dante lands a reverb and neutral, it's just automatic level 4.
Yep.
It's just if you're playing an actual like Frank with Dante, it's characters I've seen.
It's such an incredibly easy spell at really this level where you can do so much work with very little down. So yeah, I think his placement is great there.
Wolvy, I think because of the prevalent of like ground game, it's either like he's really good on the ground, so that's really good, or everyone already covers the ground, so he's really bad.
I still wouldn't say he's really bad because
like relatively.
Yeah, his fundamental game plan is very good for when you don't need to approach like stuff in the air. He, I think, gains a benefit of people not being as good in the air, but the downside is that he doesn't really do anything in the air himself. So if anyone is able to lock down the ground, he struggles so hard. And he's gonna already struggle with that, and it only gets so much worse because like even though Morgan just like sitting there spamming fireballs against 99% of the cast is like, or not 99% of the cast, but a decent majority of these like very strong in between, they have like good ways to deal with it. Wolverine really doesn't.
He really doesn't.
And so you kind of just like block one and then you sit there.
Yep.
And that like the zoning over and over. The Morgan doesn't really need to approach because the Wolverine can't approach you.
It's true.
So you're just kind of sitting there. Even like a worse fireball zoning, which is still very good, being like 0, just you're Rengeking over and over and over again, and it's like, okay, cool. Let me in. Your clone is also throwing these fireballs. I'm just sitting there. I can't do anything about it, and I block a single assist, and I get sent all the way back to Narnia. You need to be so precise to like get through those scenarios. And you can't.
And adding on to that, like I think the thing that makes Wolverine really good at high level is like a good understanding of like staggers and like different ways to reset pressure with dive kick. But like mid-level players, they're just going light, medium, hit confirm, or if they're even hit confirming. But like when Wolverine does light, medium, heavy hit confirm into a safe special, like I'm not really like, okay, cool.
Oh no, like, at worst you cross me up.
Yeah, they're not doing like stagger too well into cross up. They're not doing any of that. Like they're not doing like too well into like waiting and changing the timing with dive kick and all that. They're just kind of hitting buttons.
Yeah, there's no nuance. And I think any character that requires nuance has to be on like the lower end of this.
Yeah, because Wolverine definitely does.
So I think that is unfortunately where he belongs.
Yeah. Laura, I think definitely can work.
Yeah.
People are really bad at dealing with like her charge, like dive kick stuff, and Dirt Nap is just like genuinely really good. Like if X23 gets a happy birthday, which our assist calls are really bad, so it's really easy for her to get a happy birthday, she wins the game.
Yeah,
if she gets a happy birthday, you kill both characters, and you have
Dirt
enough
Nap
for meaty Dirt Nap, and you actually just win the game.
Like the timing for a good meaty Dirt Nap can kind of be annoying because it depending on where you kill, etc. The timing is varied.
But if you have like a jam session or like a log trap or anything like that, then
you just kind of nuke them, and there's nothing that they can really do about it.
I think Laura's good.
Having unblockable on anything means that it's really good all of a sudden.
That's true.
So I think she requires significantly less work than Firebrand to do just normal day-to-day things versus that like unblockable interaction. Firebrand may be way easier at that. But Laura will just like do normal things and be able to kind of hit you that way. And I feel like a lot of people also crumble against her dive kicks. Because you aren't either getting out of the way and then punishing her, or you're not like push blocking at the right time to make her offense really awkward. Or even potentially just punish her from it.
Exactly.
You're just kind of like holding her dive kicks and then holding a bunch of pressure afterwards,
which you don't need to hold.
Yeah. So I think she for sure can work.
She hasn't fallen off yet.
And then it has finally come to this character.
All right, this is gonna be my bit for the video. Oops, just hit the mic over there. Throughout heaven and earth, Zero alone. This character at mid level is head and shoulders the best character in the game.
Oh, I agree.
Not even close.
Wholeheartedly. I think the worst you are at Marvel 3, besides being utter ass, that like low mid through high mid, this character is just all it is an execution check on lightning loops. And you win.
Zero gives you easy access to a lot of things that a lot of top level players have to practice for. He gives you easy access to some of the best mix-ups in the game. He gives you easy access to converting anything with Buster. He gives you easy access to killing any HP bar in the game because of lightning loops. Like, he does everything.
And he had like even points that we were saying that are like very simply good, like being able to move while having a hitbox lingering for Thor is very good. Guess who does it better? It's absolutely Zero, because he holds Buster behind it the whole time, and so he's moving throughout the stage, gets to call assist to be able to back him up correctly, and he still will just nuke you for it. This character does too much for how much effort you actually need, because all it is sitting in the lab for a moment.
And keep in mind, chat, I'm a Zero player, all right? Like, if anything is my bias to downplay, no, this character's broken.
Especially because there's even the part where you will drop a lightning loop, but
it's still a reset.
You'll reset them after.
I get a left right off of it.
Yeah, and so then sometimes you're just actually getting an even better confirm, because all of a sudden you're just mixing them up because people don't know how to deal with it nearly as well. And so this is just so oppressive. I think I'm pretty happy with this list.
Yeah.
I think we've set our points for the most part.
Yeah, let's go back and like reorder some stuff here too. Because I think Vergil Doom I feel like is really good. Like I feel like Morgan's definitely at the bottom here, but I think
agree.
This order is good.
Yeah, I think we were pretty close on that, just unintentionally. So
I think Akuma definitely falls down near the bottom. I think Joe rises up to like maybe here or here.
I think he's worse than Deadpool in my opinion, because I feel like the thing with Joe is that sometimes your conversions on getting conversions is kind of annoying. Other than that, I think they're pretty neck and neck here. Yeah. So
I think the top ones are pretty easy, or this is going to be the fun one here. I think towards like the top end, I think like Mag, Chun, like, these ones are really good.
Dante, yeah,
Dante, yeah. It's if it's point Dante, he's down here, but like otherwise he's like He's up here.
Yeah, because I think the part that's important is that jam session is going to do everything for you, and I feel like strong assists are very important here. As like you can see a lot of these characters aren't like the best necessarily on point, but they have very strong assists, and that will carry you pretty significant. Like if you can have 2.5 characters on your team, but that half a character is just an incredibly broken assist, it will do a lot for you.
Yeah. I think this order is relatively good. I mean,
yeah, and I don't really think we need to lower the order of the bottom 3.
Yeah, I mean,
they're just,
if we want to, we can.
It's like really light nuance.
I don't know. Like Wolvy's up here, I guess.
I think Strange is also relatively up there, just because it's like the baseline of what he does. Chris.
Yeah, but like,
there's not too much else to it. Firebrand for sure goes down.
Yeah, like something like this. I don't know. We're not super ordering them, and then these characters. I mean, do we?
No, it's not even worth it. But I don't think there's. Just trying to run through the list in my head right now. I think this is very solid. I think we made our points pretty relatively clear. When someone is just gonna fumble and scramble a lot more, it's a lot better to have consistency. And pretty much everyone at the top here has pretty good consistency on things. Like Rocket, even character like Rocket, which I don't even think we touched on. His confirms are pretty easy.
Yeah.
All of those top characters besides Zero and like Morgan sometimes,
but they have like other things to make up for it.
Yes, very 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 strong things to make up for it, but consistency I think is key at this kind of mid-level, and so even characters like Joe can really do work just because they're very simple and oppressive things that take some nuance to learn to get around.
Yeah, 100%.
No one has that nuance in this.
Yeah, exactly. That's it then.
Yeah.
Mid-level Marvel. Pretty good.
It's an interesting experience. It's beautiful to watch the best players in the world, but sometimes it's fun to be ass.
Yeah, being ass at Marvel 3 is pretty fun. I gotta
being ass at some games is more fun than being amazing at the games.
Third strike,
yes. So for even how whack this may look, I think
it does do a pretty good job at representing mid-level play. It's like, the top players, they're talking about their theoretical arguments or whatever. I feel like this is much more.
This is the someone who isn't new to fighting games but is new to Marvel. I think this is probably where the tier of characters are going to exist.
If you're showing up to your local, this is where the tier list is going to be mostly.
Yeah.
I think that's all from us.
Woo.